Hey again, I'm Rahena, and we are playing more of Gakuen Heaven 2. We are actually on Joker's route now, so we will be seeing lots of information from now on. I won't be skipping quite as much. I'll skip things like the rounds of the Bell one where I'm actually doing the mini games and things like that because they're not too exciting to see those happen over and over again. And I'll cover the responses that the characters have to the results of that normally. So from now on, it'll be a pretty solid Let's Play with everything being shown as it happens without me skipping too much anymore. So we've gotten past all the boring stuff, and now we're into the more interesting parts of the game. So we're continuing here. This is right after Yuki has gotten away from Joker, who has played card games with him until he's about to die. And he heads to the cafeteria. Oh, I'm so tired. And if you remember before, when Yuki came to the cafeteria with Tomo after pairing up with him, there was all sorts of gossip and people were saying some rather unkind things about the two of them, but we'll see what kind of reactions the students have this time to Yuki pairing up with Joker. What should I eat today? And these are just random students here, so what do you think the first round of the Bell one's gonna be?
伊藤先生の時は学園中にハムスターを放したりしたらしいぜ。
Well, in Professor Ito's time, it seems that hamsters were released in the school, and oh my god, that was a big pain in the butt. One of the mini games in the first game was to actually catch hamsters. It was kind of like a little whack-a-mole game where you had to hit the arrow keys, or if you were playing the PSP version, hit the buttons corresponding to the side the hamsters were on, trying to catch them. And your partner would help you, but sometimes not so well. So that was kind of a pain to get past that sometimes. So I'm glad we don't have to do that kind of super quick thinking here. I mean, there is the typing minigame, but there's a little more skill involved in that rather than having Tono-sama jump on your face and mess things up 8 times in a row. But anyway, hamsters. Because apparently Kazuki likes hamsters. He likes small animals for some reason. He seems to just like animals in general. But anyway. Well, if they did something like that, it would be terrible afterwards. I know, right? I heard it from an upperclassman, so it might be fake. But it's not. Oops, Yuki was saying they're talking about the Bell one, but everyone seems really calm about it. I feel like there's not really any nervousness about whether this place might close. Oh, it's the Ace. Yo, Ace. Do your best. So, very different reaction. They're very friendly toward Yuki here. And they know that you've paired up with Joker. They already know. Information travels fast. Well, it was on the school social network. Oh, I see. It's really exciting. And about him pairing with the most appropriate person. Hey, keep quiet about that. So apparently something has been posted on this social network that Yuki should not find out about. Well, it'll work out fine with Joker as your partner. Do your best. So they're trying to cover for whatever they almost slipped and said there. It seems that the news that I chose Joker as my partner has already spread. It's amazing. Is that why? Is everyone calm because they know I chose Joker as my partner? Well, I am glad that I paired with him after all. Well, today's menu is... Well, as usual, they all smell like curry. And Chiba approaches. And remember, at the end of the last part, Joker actually called Chiba and told him to do something. It's rare that Chiba would talk to me. I heard that you're pairing up with Joker in the Bell one. Could it be maybe he's dissatisfied that I did that? After all, Chiba's always with Joker, always kind of hanging over him and idolizing him, so...
一つ聞く。お前にとって、ジョーカー様とは何だ?
I have just one question. Just what is Joker to you?
何って?
That's sudden, huh? Better answer the question. What should I say?
ジョーカーさんは俺にとって
And the correct answer is, I still don't really know. Because it's true. Yuki doesn't know him very well. He can't predict what he's going to do. He seems very kind of arbitrary and just does whatever he wants.
実はまだよくわからないんです。
Well, I don't really know.
わからない?
You don't know?
はい。ただ誰と組もうかって考えたとき思いついたのがジョーカーさんだった。
It's just that when I thought about who I wanted to pair with, the person I thought of first was Joker.
それだけです。
That was it.
これが今の正直な気持ちです。
Well, I think it would be nice if I knew more about him.
でも一緒にパートナーを組むことでもっとジョーカーさんのことを知ることができたらいいなって
Because we're partners.
そう思ってます。
That's just what I think.
そうか。
I see.
はい。
自分はジョーカー様より、ベルワン開催中はお前を警護するように言われている。
And I was told by Joker to guard you during the Bell one.
警護?
Guard me?
だから、何か問題があったら自分に言え。
So if there's any problem, tell me.
警護ってどうしてですか?
Why do I need guarding?
自分はそうジョーカー様に言われているだけだ。
I was just told by Joker.
理由などは関係ない。ただ命令を全うするのみだ。
The reason doesn't matter. I'm just following orders. That's not a good excuse, Chiba. You can't just say I was just following orders. That does not fly. If Joker tells you to kill someone, you probably shouldn't do it.
そうですか。ありがとうございます。
I see. Well, thank you.
じゃあ。
Bye.
怒ってるのかと思ったのに、警護してくれるって。
Well, I thought maybe he was angry, but he said he was guarding me.
ちょっとびっくりした。
I'm a little surprised. But my armband was stolen, and it was probably stolen by a student at this school. In short, there is someone among the students who's trying to hinder my actions. Did Joker tell him to guard me because he was worried about that?
だからって警護はちょっと大げさすぎな気もするな。
But guarding is a bit much. So if you remember back to Tomo's route, where you're walking along the path going to the Bell 1, Joker and Chiba and I think Sonoda too all show up. And Joker's like, no, hold on, there's traps, because Tomo spotted a trap in the ground, but there were also multiple traps in the trees. So this is kind of, parallel to that. Same things happen. The game is very consistent between the different routes, which is nice. So guarding is a bit much. And we're going to move ahead to the day of the first round of the Bell 1. And I'll include this scene here too. I love that sound of Yuki psyching himself up there.
よし、やるぞ!
Alright, let's do it!
大丈夫。パートナーはジョーカーさんなんだ。きっと勝てるよな。
It's alright. Joker's my partner, so we'll definitely win. I love his little determined face here. He's always so cute when he's fired up.
出題の傾向とか分かってるだろうし。
He must know what the theme of the questions will be. Remember, Joker is one of the people who came up with the Bell 1.
それに何より、この学園を仕切ってるデュラックのトップだもんな。
And more than anything, he's the head of Duroc who manages the
絶
school.
対大丈夫。
So it'll be okay.
あ
Poor Yuki.
とは思うけど。
Well, that's what I think.
やっぱ緊張するな。
But after all, I am nervous.
ダメだ。まずは俺がシャンとしないと。
No, I have to get hold of
ジョー
myself.
カーさんと一緒だからって当てにしてどうする?
I have to count on Joker.
学園の未来は俺の肩にかかってるんだぞ。
The future of the school is resting on my shoulders.
でも絶対負けられないよな。
So we absolutely can't lose. I love seeing Yuki go through all these different emotions very quickly. He's so cute.
何一人でつぶやいてるんだい?
What are you muttering to yourself about?
あ、ジョーカーさん。今の聞いてました。
Oh, did you hear that just now?
うん。結構前から見てた。
Yeah, I've been watching you for a while. I like how he doesn't even deny it. He's just like, yep,
君が堂々巡りしてるのが面白くてさ。
It's fun watching you go in circles. I think at some point somebody said something about watching all these expressions play out across Yuki's face just one after another as he thinks about stuff. Or maybe that was Keita in the first game. I don't remember. But someone said that at some point.
だって
But
ベルワンで負けたら廃校になっちゃうんですよ。責任重大じゃないですか。
if we lose the Bell 1, the school's gonna close. That's a really big responsibility.
そう？
そうって。
全校生徒の前で大見え切ったと思ったら、今度はマイナス思考？
So before you were grandstanding in front of all the students, now you're thinking negatively? Because remember, he ran out on stage in front of everybody during this big assembly and pretty much told Sakaki to stuff it. Like, you're not closing the school.
悲観的なことばかり考えてると、それが現実になっちゃうよ。
And this is true. If all you do is think pessimistically, it'll come true.
というわけで、君にいいものをあげよ
So I'm gonna give you something nice.
う。はい、これ。
Here you go.
わあ、綺麗な模様の入った木のストラップ。
Oh, it's a wooden strap with a pretty pattern. So like a strap, like the kind of thing that you would attach to a cell phone or whatever, you know, that kind of decorative strap.
アルファベットの C？ それとも U？ これって何ですか？
Well, it's a C or maybe it's a U. Just what is this?
ベレスタって言ってね。白樺の皮で作ったロシアの工芸品だよ。
And it's called a Beresta. It's a Russian craft made using birch bark.
その形はアルファベットじゃなくて、馬のひづめにつける蹄鉄をかたどったもの。
And it's not a letter of the alphabet, it's a horseshoe.
蹄鉄？
ヨーロッパだと魔除けや幸運のお守りとされてるんだ。
In Europe, it's used as an amulet for good luck and to ward off evil.
ま、強運な君には必要ないかもしれないけど。
But because you have good luck, you might not need it.
いえ、そんなこと。
And actually, if you look up Beresta online, you can find pictures of crafts done by different artisans, and they're really pretty. So it's worth taking the time to look that up. And that's Beresta, Beresta.
というわけで、君にあげる。
Anyway, I'm gonna give this to you.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。
Really? Thanks.
ジョーカーさん、ベルは絶対勝ちましょう。
We absolutely have to win the Bell one.
気持ちは落ち着いた？
Okay, have you calmed down now?
はい。
Yes.
単純だな。
You're simple. I like how Yuki never really seems to be upset about that. Oh, I don't feel he just happened to have this Beresta. So maybe he was worried about me and he prepared it special for me. In that case, I have to answer his feelings.
早速つけようっと。携帯よりベルトの方が肌身離さずって感じでいいかな。
So I'll put it on right away. I feel like it would be kept closer if I put it on my belt rather than on my cell phone.
どこでも君の好きなところに、
You can put it
好きな
wherever you
ように
want.
つければいいよ。
はい。
Alright.
それじゃあベルトだな。
So I'm gonna put it on my belt.
これでよし。さあ、学校行きましょう。
Alright, that's good. Let's go to school.
ゆうきくん、喜んでるところ水を差すわけじゃないんだけど。
And Joker has noticed something about how it's been attached. He says, well, I don't want to rain on your parade, but...
はい。
このベレスタって U の字の形してるだろ。
This Beresta is supposed to be shaped like a U.
それは開いた方を上にしてると中に幸運を貯められるんだって。
I should have mentioned this before, but it's supposed to hold the good luck.
でも今の君の付け方だと逆さまだ。
But you put it on upside down.
逆にすると幸運は逃げちゃって逆に不運になるって話もあるんだよ。
If it's upside down, the luck will run out, and it said instead you'll have bad luck. So that's a typical thing with horseshoes, you know, the whole reason why they're always maybe above the door or something, nailed up there with the two sides of the U facing up is so it can hold the good luck rather than have it spill out if it's turned upside down.
ジョーカーさん、それ先に言っといてくださいよ。
Well, you should have said that sooner.
今ので俺の幸運が逃げちゃったらどうしよう。
What'll I do if my good luck runs away?
それはそれで面白いかも。
Well, that would be interesting too.
面白くなんかないですよ。
It would not be interesting. can just imagine Joker's waiting for something to happen.
笑い事じゃないですって。
Don't laugh. And that will end this video, because this is just heading over to the auditorium to do the Bell 1, round 1. I'm not going to show that again because it's the same thing. I think last time with Tomo we actually got the card variation, but it's random what you get, and honestly the mini game is not so interesting that it needs to be shown multiple times. It's just a quick thing to go through, so the game seems like it's more interactive than it really is, but it's really not worth even looking at it again. So I'm going to end here, and we'll pick up right after the first round of the Bell 1 where Yuki's talking to Joker afterward. So thanks for watching, and I hope you will come back again for the next video.